Something just occurs to me, but sometimes I'm a slow learner. um, if we are living in a culture where we are so conditioned to think that intelligence is the thing to value, and so as we are beginning our awakening journey, there's this propensity to seek after knowledge, to see how others have done it, and to pursue, pursue, pursue. At least that's been the case for me. I have spent 30 years studying Course in Miracles, Law of Attraction stuff, listening to everything Michael Beckwith and Kyle Cease and now Aaron Abke, and I mean, hundreds, literally hundreds of texts, hundreds of hours of YouTube, like for my intellect to try to grasp something that is born out of the intelligence of the heart. And I'm wrestling with this I'm not wrestling, I'm being curious and witnessing what it's like to be married to somebody who is so intelligent. Like my guy is he has a photographic memory. He forgets nothing. He researches things ad nauseum. He is really fortified in his intelligence. And what we're working on in therapy is helping him understand how, as the divine feminine, the intelligence of his mind does nothing for my desire and need for emotional intimacy. And what I'm starting to see is that as the intelligence of my heart has bloomed, and as I stop trying to memorize all of the spiritual teachings, but truly integrate them into my cellular structure, I'm feeling my heart open and I'm having more capacity and more space to be the love that I came here to be. And so when he gets triggered by words like God or consciousness or ego, he doesn't like anything that's reductive because there's so much more to any situation. And so then it's, like a sleight of hand comment will turn into a whole dissection of what it actually means and how, anyway, it's an ongoing thing with us, but I'm definitely noticing there is a softening in his heart as the intelligence of my heart is blooming. And I'm starting to release my addiction to needing to understand how all of this works. I mean, I do think that there is a certain amount of the brain saying, oh, okay, that makes sense. But that's really in the body. It lands in our bodies when the consciousness begins to shift and open, and it kind of quiets the left brain that needs to understand it all. The truth of the matter is there is no understanding all of this. This is an unknowable universe, and it is very of high value to disentangle with the need to be able to explain it to others. We don't need to explain our awakening to others. We can't. It's a personal, beautiful, elegant journey of dipping into shadow and then getting our gifts and then expanding more into the field as we come out of those shadows. And so I'm just watching as my need to explain or have him understand softens, and in the release of that, I'm watching him soften. So it's always the solution is in the problem. And for those of us who are awakening and we desire to share this with our beloved and the people around us who we just so long to join us in this beauty that we're experiencing. And that's what's so great about TikTok, is that we get to share these stories with each other, so it feels a little less lonely. But we're on the leading edge, and so it is a little bit lonely. I mean, I have felt that way in my business as I've grown and become more successful. Um, Not everyone gets to achieve that level of expansion in this lifetime. And so we find each other, we seek out our community, and the right teachers find us. So, anyway, this is just a little download of my further integration of the divine source and part of my devotional practice to share and speak about God allows me to feel it as I activate my throat chakra. Have a great day, guys.